This method is used to repair mechanical or thermal blisters or delaminations in circuit board laminated base materials. The blister is sealed by injecting a low viscosity epoxy into the delamination void. This method can only be used when the laminate base material has separated sufficiently to allow the epoxy to flow through the void area. The minimum skill level needed to complete this procedure reliably is advanced. The conformance level reached when this procedure is completed properly is high. To complete this procedure, you will need the following tools and materials. Alcohol swabs. These are self-saturating disposable foam swabs filled with isopropyl alcohol. They're ideal for removing flux residue and cleaning surfaces prior to soldering, coating, and application of epoxy. Ball mills. Ball mills can be used in a manually operated tool grip or powered microdrill. They are carbide tipped for long life and make drilling damage plated through holes and grinding away damaged baseboard material a snap. Epoxy. The best epoxy for circuit board work is clear with low viscosity and super strength. The epoxy shown is precisely measured into 2-compartment plastic packages, so it's easy to use and there's no measuring. Micro drill system. Versatile power tool for milling, drilling, grinding, cutting, and sanding circuit boards. Microscope. It's a challenge to undertake precision repair and rework without a good microscope. Oven. A general-purpose oven for drying, baking, and curing. Syringes. These disposable syringes have stainless steel dispensing tips. They're ideal for precision dispensing of epoxies and other liquids. Wipes. Non-abrasive, low-linting wipes for cleanup. The procedure follows. Step 1. Clean the area. Step 2. Drill into delamination blister with the microdrill and ball mill. Drill in an area clear of circuitry or components. Drill at least 2 holes opposite each other around the perimeter of the delamination. Brush away all loose material. Be careful not to drill too deep, exposing internal circuits or planes. Step 3. Bake the circuit board to remove any entrapped moisture. Do not allow the circuit board to cool prior to injecting the epoxy. Step 4. Mix the epoxy. See manufacturer's instructions on how to mix epoxy without bubbles. Exercise care to prevent bubbles in the epoxy mixture. Step 5. Pour the epoxy into the epoxy cartridge. Step 6. Inject the epoxy into one of the holes in the delamination. The heat retained in the circuit board will improve the flow characteristics of the epoxy and will draw the epoxy into the void area, filling it completely. Step 7. If the void does not fill completely, the following procedures may be used. A. Apply light local pressure on the board surface, starting at the fill hole, slowly proceeding to the vent hole. B. Apply vacuum to the vent hole to draw the epoxy through the void. Step 8. Cure the epoxy per the manufacturer's recommendation. Scrape away any excess epoxy using a knife or scraper. If needed, apply an additional thin coating to seal any scraped areas. If you need further help and prefer to send your circuit boards out for repair or rework, contact Circuit Technology Center. If you wish to purchase the tools and materials needed to complete this procedure at your facility, contact Circuit Medic.